Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to authenticate email domain in Mailerlite. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Mailerlite, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Authenticating your email domain in Mailerlite is a simple process that improves deliverability and helps ensure your emails aren't flagged as spam. All right, so once you're logged into your Mailerlite account, I want you to hover to the domain authentication settings wherein you just have to go to the account settings on the left side panel of your dashboard and then click the domains. It's kind of really a straightforward process because all you have to do is click the sending domains. You can manage your sending domains. All right. And all you have to do is click this button right here that says add a domain. And from here, add your email address. Enter an email address of the domain you want to verify. All right. And the good thing about Mailerlite is they will guide you through adding DNS entries to authenticate your domain. But for now, keep the email address here. So my email domain is going to be this. I'm going to copy this, which is powered by Google Workspace. So you just have to go to the email hosting provider and copy your email and then quickly switch over to Mailerlite and type in your email address. All right. And click on save. Wait for it. It takes a little while depending, and make sure you have an active internet connection. All right. Now here, all I have to do is there's going to be a straightforward process. You can now connect your domain to your website. You're just a few easy steps away from setting up your domain. All right. And you have two options. Click the continue button or manually authenticate your domain. Now, all you have to do is click the authenticate. All right. Wait for it. What will happen is if you click the continue button, all right, you see, and all I have to do is log into your Squarespace account. Click the continue button. It takes a little while, all right? This may take up a few minutes, but the idea is once you have entered that, it will signal to email service providers like Gmail, of course, that's what I'm using, Yahoo and Outlook, that Mailerlite is authorized to send emails on your behalf. Now, all I have to do is check your email for the 6-digit verification code and enter it below. So what I'm going to do is quickly switch over. Now, just enter the 6-digit verification code that you have received from your domain hosting provider. In my case, that's going to be Squarespace. It takes a little while. All right. And again, if you're unsure about editing the DNS settings, if this doesn't work, don't worry because there are another option that you can do. All right. Just go back here. There is an option here to go to the manual setup, which is what we're going to do. Okay, don't have to panic. Do not panic right now because what we're going to do is click the domain authentication and create the CNAME record for all of these information. All right, so first is create a text record, create a domain verification text record, which this, and wait for the records to become active. Again, the first option earlier was the automatic authentication flow. Since it's not working, maybe you don't have any admin privileges to do that, we're going to do the manual authentication. So I'm going to copy all of these and then quickly switch to Squarespace. All right. And then I'm going to click the domain section. It's kind of easy. Click the domains and then click the DNS. And again, all we have to do is click create a CNAME record. I'm going to click an add a record. Types is going to be a CNAME. If you want, you can quickly switch over again to the Mailerlite. So if you're wanted to create the text record first, all right, so copy the value is going to be at, and the value is going to be this, and the name is going to be at. All right, click the copy. All right, right here. Now in the type, that's going to be text. That's going to be at. And the value is this, and click on save. All right, that's going to be the text record. the next thing is we're going to add a CNAME record. And again, from here, the type is going to be CNAME. The host is going to be this one right here. Right, for CNAME, this. All right. And the data is going to be this one right here. Okay, copy that. And click the save button. You see the custom record was saved. Now, again, the next thing is to click the verify domain. All right. And to create the domain verification text record, again, we just have to click this button right here. Click the copy button. All right. We're going to add another record here. And then click check records and wait for the records to become active. At this point, you don't have much options but to, you see this? Wait up for 24 to 48 hours for your records to become active. Right? So you don't have much options. Now we're going to put this in. Another check. This text is going to be for domain verification. All right. So I'm going to copy the value here. Again, click the add record. That's going to be at type is a text. Copy this and click on save. All right. Let's wait for it. And then quickly go over again to the Mailerlite. Click the check records. Wait for the records to become active. Check records. All right. So while doing that, all I have to do is going to be wait for it to we'll go again to the automatic. You see that the progress is still inactive, so you just have to wait again 24 to 48 hours. While waiting, I want you to go to the email notifications, because in this case, since we're going to be using our email domain here, you might want to change all of the information here. For example, send subscribe notifications to. Again, I'm going to be using my email address, which is this one right here. All right. So very quickly, I will put all this, send a subscribe notification to this. All right. Click the save changes. Now you can also do that for the activity notifications. And click on save changes. Now for billing notifications, you might want to do that as well. Click on save. Now again, while waiting for the DNS changes to take effect, it may take up to 24 to 48 hours to fully propagate. Although sometimes it's often quicker depending on the traffic. Now, again, if you are unsure about editing the DNS settings, your domain registers support team can guide you, or you might want to ask the IT if you don't have any special privileges to access all of these settings. All right. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next one.